Okay. Hello, my people. This is a quick update video on the state of my channel and on the state of Blue Dragon Part 3. So, if you're at all interested in those two things, you've come to the right place. I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible, not to bore you. So, first, we'll start with Blue Dragon Part 3. I've kind of reached an impasse, but I'm making this guarantee to you now. Blue Dragon Part 3 will be out before or by September 13th, because September 13th is the day that Borderlands 3 comes out, and I'm not gonna lie, after that, that's gonna be taking up a majority of my time, both casual time and time on YouTube and just time in general. So, it's not gonna be finished if it's not finished by September 13th. But I can guarantee you I'll get it out by September 13th. That is something I'm holding myself to, 100%. Also, I've beat the game minus the final boss. I've been stuck on the final boss for a week now, and it's very frustrating. You can see my thoughts on that at the end of the video. I'll have just an attempt of me fighting the final boss, which is a big spoiler, by the way, so don't watch the end of the video. The very end of the video, unless you want to be spoiled about Blue Dragon. If you care, if you haven't already, it's been out for over a decade now. Whatever. So beyond that, I just want to talk about the state of my channel. What I want to do after Blue Dragon Part 3, after Blue Dragon's finished. Blue Dragon Part 3 will be the finale, by the way. I don't want to make a Part 4. I'm going to talk about the anime in Part 3. I'm going to talk about the game. It's probably going to be a little longer than Parts 1 and 2. But it will be a finale. What I want to do after Blue Dragon, I'm not sure yet. Really depends on what mood strikes me. Honestly, like, I didn't even plan on buying Fire Emblem, but I bought it and I played it and I have a lot to say about it. Fire Emblem Three Houses. But I don't know if anyone's going to watch it at this point. It's been like a month since that game came out. And I still haven't beaten Fire Emblem, so that's going to take a while to do. I'm like 70 hours into that game. Still haven't beat it. But let me know if by September 13th, if y'all will care to even hear about Fire Emblem at that point. If not, I don't know. I was considering picking up Astral Chain because it looked interesting. But I don't know if I'll like it. I like Platinum games. I like the campiness of Bayonetta. But this reminds me of like an action version of Xenoblade 2. In that game, we all know my history with that game. Yeah, and then beyond that, there's really not a whole lot on the horizon that I think will work well for my channel. So I'm just going to give you a bit of light into what I've based my channel around now and why I'm a little bit at a loss of what to do beyond this. So initially my channel was like about new game releases and topics surrounding video games and new game discussions, and that really didn't take off a whole lot. It was me essentially writing video essays about this current thing in video game culture or this current thing. And no one really seemed to care about it a whole lot, and I don't blame them. And then, the first traction I got on a video was with the Xenoblade 2 review. And that was more of just me making an impassioned rant. It was critical, it was full of just a lot of gripes I had with the game, and it was my honest opinion on what was the sequel to my favorite game of all time. And it blew up because I guess it was the right place, right time sort of thing. Not too many people were criticizing Xenoblade 2. People just want to hear different opinions, the contrary opinions, and thoughts. I look back on the video and I realize there are some things I might have said wrong or I've done wrong. But, I think it turned out well, and it made an impact on the community for my favorite game of all time. And it spurred discussion that I don't think would have gone there before, and I'm happy about it existing for that reason. There's a similar thing that spawned my video for Kingdom Hearts 3, it was a similar feeling I had. It was both on a larger scale and a smaller scale at the same time. Um, Smaller scale because Kingdom Hearts really isn't my favorite game series anymore. When I was a kid, maybe it was, but you know, I've kind of tapered off. My love for the series has waned a bit as I've gotten older. But I was absolutely looking so forward to Kingdom Hearts 3, and it just had a lot of issues, man. It just had a lot of problems. And it's again, I guess it's also what kind of brought up discussion for Xenoblade 2 for Blue Dragon. I guess my thought on Blue Dragon was, okay, this is a game that I really wanted to play when I was a kid and I never got a chance to. It's a game that I barely see anyone ever mention, and it's a JRPG. It's a long one. I wonder why no one ever talks about this game anymore. You know, was my thought when I first made the video, the first video. And then I realized, you know, like, how am I gonna approach this? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? And I don't know if anyone picked up on it, but my process throughout the video is a lot different, or else throughout the first two videos has been a lot different than any of my other prior content. I would usually have a thesis laid out, and maybe I'd dissect certain parts of the game individually. And with Xenoblade 2, it was me, like, going real in with one chapter and nitpicking so many aspects of the game throughout its entire story. I didn't even talk about the gameplay in my review of Xenoblade 2, which is my fault. I probably should have talked about the gameplay. But with Blue Dragon, it's a lot different because I'm going through every event in the game and kind of cataloging my reactions to things. I'm putting in some commentary, maybe some weird, dry, dark humor, and the videos themselves are a lot more streamlined and basic and easy to follow, and it's kind of like a really condensed Let's Play. I was talking with my friend not too long ago about how me playing through this game, you know, I'm essentially condensing for you chunks of 20-hour gameplay into a 30-minute video at a time, and then I'm you know, regurgitating it as commentary, as humor, as observation. And I don't know if I like that approach to video yet. I think I like it because, again, it offers someone a new look onto, at least with Blue Dragon it works really well, I should say. Gives you a good look into the game, into a game that people really haven't scratched the surface beyond. Like, when I looked at Blue Dragon, the one thing that bothered me about it was you got these really long plays, like fucking 20-hour long plays. And that's one extreme of the content. And the other extreme for content is like 5-minute reviews that barely talk about any actual aspect of the game. They don't talk about the characters, they don't talk about the world, they don't talk about the story beyond just brushing over it really lightly. And that bugged me because I feel like, you know, this game, maybe it's not perfect, I don't think it's anything special or really that great, but it deserves to at least have a light to shine on it for someone, for something, so it's not just forgotten like that. Because it really just was forgotten, like the details of it, the combat. It was so hard to look up gameplay guides for this game, to figure out things. I didn't even know there was a fucking creature compendium in part 2 because the game didn't even tell me, and no one online told me. It's crazy. Any case, I'm mumbling at this point. I want my future videos to kind of be like that, but Blue Dragon feels almost like a one-off thing to me. I don't think I'm gonna find another game that's like Blue Dragon that everyone forgot, that, you know, is kind of just lost to the sands of time, and that you just pick up out of pure interest and people want to watch it because no one else is really talking about it. But I don't know what I want to do next beyond that. You know, it's like, maybe I will find a new Blue Dragon, maybe I'll find another game that will disappoint me, maybe Borderlands 3 will disappoint me. I fucking hope not. That game, I'm super excited. If you want to see me talk about Borderlands 3, let me know. because I want to talk about Borderlands 3, but I have a very good feeling no one's going to give a shit if I talk about Borderlands 3. um, but that's just me. So yeah, Blue Dragon Part 3 coming. September 13th, mark your calendars. It's going to be here by then. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. You stay hydrated out there. You drink your water. You have fun, but not too much fun. And yeah, I'm gonna just transition this to me fighting the final boss. My TV shut off there. That was really creepy. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up to date. Let me know what you like, what you don't like about my content. Let me know what you want to see in the future, how you want to see it. Any input at all would be something I love. And I promise to be a little more engaged. I've been standoffish with the comments lately. I've been going through a lot at work and home and stuff. But let me know what y'all think, what y'all want to see. I'll see you later. And by later, I mean literally right now, because the video is going to transition. Bye. Alright. So, I don't know how I scripted out the video, beforehand, what I said, how I said it. This is a major spoiler of Blue Dragon. If you care at all, this is essentially the final boss. I'm going to preface this by saying I've been stuck on this boss for a fucking week now, and it's exactly why I have not got the game out. I want to, It's exactly why I haven't got the video out. I'm sorry, I'm out of it right now. I just got home from work, it's really late. This final boss is called Destroy. He has been whooping my ass, and it's really annoying because the boss before this, every boss before this, I've kicked their ass pretty easily. It's been like not a problem at all. Oh yeah, this fucking cringy shit. Wait, let's skip it. You gotta fight Zola. Gotta fight the boobs. Stop in the fight wall.
It's no good!
Shut up, Mara. I don't give a fuck. Okay, final boss time. Not Sabo. Sabo's dead. Yeah, the creature we saw in the murals. It's this thing. Ugly ass fucking alien man. If you didn't guess by now, it's the fucking Deathroid. Now, there's a chance he'll do one of 3 moves. He's probably going to do the Fire and Brimstone move. That move sucks dick. You cannot use any barrier magic against that. Like to defend there, because Zola is frail, she will die, she will the move. You cannot block that. So, yeah, Klute doesn't get hit by that move. Because I have the thing equipped to her, makes her impervious to fire damage. Here's the desperation move. He's going to do this like 2 times in a row, and it's going to wipe out all of my team. Heal up? Oh, he's confused. Oh my fucking god, this is the worst. Probably not even halfway through the fight. Oh, he just tripped Zola. And he did the double attack. This is what I need. Now my frontline fighters are dead. Oh. You know what? Yeah, he just did a triple attack. This is how it's over. And this is how you lose. And this is why I don't think I'm gonna fucking beat this game. Why did he do 3 attacks in a row? Why? Who programmed this? I was whooping Ultimate Nene's head. I was whooping Ultra Instinct Nene in the fucking behind. I was kicking every boss's game. I kicked the fuck out of Ultimate Sabo. I kicked the fuck out of the secret Azure Dragon boss. I fucked up King Pooh. I did everything. And for some reason, Destroy is just fucking me up. And I don't know if it's my luck. I don't know if I'm under leveled. If I am, then there's a fucking problem because I don't feel like I am. I have max health on my tank, which is Shu. maximum health. Our party is got great defenses, great abilities, great just cohesion in general. And I'm still getting fucked up. I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even know what to say at this point. Fucking bullshit.